Good morning. It is Saturday and Janelle and the girls are headed out to Gansevoort, New York. It's about 35 minutes north of here, and they're going to go to the LuLaRoe place. I'll let Janelle tell you about it. She's better at telling you than I am.
Art has the lawn duty for our church this weekend. While Art is doing the lawn duty, I thought I would get the girls out of the house. I'd run up there. That'll keep them in a confined place, and it'll get my errands done all at the same time. And then we have a picnic that we're going to be going to this afternoon if the weather holds together. Right now it's really, really gray, and they're saying possibility of thunderstorms later this afternoon. Hopefully the weather will hold out for us. Never fun to take kids to a picnic when it's raining. So that was weird. That truck up here is a Naira truck, and when we started to drive by it, there was a hand hanging out the window, and there is a guy just standing in the back of that semi with his hand. You can see his hand, his ball cap. Yeah, did you guys see the horses in there?
I saw 2 horses.
That was just weird. Usually you don't see people's hands hanging out of the back of a semi truck like that.
Mommy's taking Mary and Grace into Price Chopper to go get some cherries for Daddy for Father's Day.
I wanted to get something for Art for Father's Day, so I stopped at Price Chopper. One of his favorite things are cherries. He loves cherries, and they were on sale for $1.99 a pound. And the fact is, our cherry tree, they have some sort of brown rot on them, and so as the cherries are ripening, they're getting this brown rot and you can't eat them. So for Father's Day, I bought him 2 packages of cherries because I know how much he loves them, and we're all about practical gifts, and I wanted to get him something that I knew that he loved. But I did pick up a spiral cut ham for 99 cents a pound, which is a really good price for that. And I took Mary and Grace with me, and they're all in their cute little dresses, and it had to be quite the sight. We got 2 things in the P.O. box, a letter from Louisiana and then a package from Pageland, South Carolina. This one says Charity and Lillian.
There are socks.
Oh.
And let's see. Oh, it's flamingos for Lillian.
Oh, that is adorable. Look at that. Thank you. We have a card here from Louisiana, and it says, hello. Art, Janelle, and kiddos. Just a quick note from Gonzales, Louisiana to say hello. Thank you. So is that a new state for us, Art?
No, we have 1 Louisiana.
So that makes 2 Louisiana folks. Wow, they look stunning on you, Miss Grace. Charity is very kindly sharing her socks with Grace. Thank you, Art. And she is putting them on, and they look very stunning. This is where we're going for the picnic.
I just got out of the van and I noticed Grace's socks. They are pretty socks, but I think they don't exactly match with that dress.
We had a little wardrobe mishap, and that is the hem started to come out of poor Gracie's dress. So Daddy just happened to have some.
Well, actually,
Safety
before we
pins.
left, I asked John to grab some.
Okay, so we got some safety pins.
Let's see.
It's only in a few sections.
Here you go. Let's see.
Are we good enough?
And I think, and 1 more. Then
Daddy's like, what happened to it? Where?
the hem just.
We did have to take off the socks because
they didn't match.
it just wasn't quite right for a picnic event. You're doing a great job.
There we go.
You ready?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Onward.
Janelle's filling out the door prize on John's back.
Good girl. All right, so we did it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Mary chooses the cheesecake. Okay, we gotta hurry. We got people behind us.
Here.
Okay, John chooses cheesecake. Good, yeah.
How are you? Good.
I know what Peter's gonna choose.
Grace goes for gas.
Why are you going with Grace for gas?
And,
Peter, yours.
Peter goes for.
Just put it in one.
Which one does Peter go
Daddy, where do you
for?
want yours?
I'll go for Home Depot.
You just fill out the ends.
Peter did
I'll
Home
take them.
Depot.
We have our
Assemblyman McLaughlin and our Senator Tedesco here. On behalf of Alight, I want to thank everybody for showing up, of course. You have our deep gratitude and appreciation. You can join us today for this reveal of Alight's mobile medical unit.
Use these at the Capitol, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Look at Lillian. She's being really good.
So people are looking at the van, and look at that. Look at that. We're on the news. When I was editing the video today, I realized we didn't say about our picnic that we went to.
So our picnic was a fundraiser and ribbon cutting for a local women's healthcare group that has put in place a mobile unit that offers women the opportunity to have an ultrasound prior to having an abortion, so she can actually have an informed choice. And it was something that I was very interested in because I like pregnancies, I like babies.
She loves babies.
And so it just seemed very fitting for us to go to something like that. And we were super happy that we could have this opportunity and for the kids to be exposed to this opportunity as well. And so that is why we went to this picnic. We had a lot of fun and the kids loved seeing the mobile unit that they have in place. It's an amazing unit. With state-of-the-art ultrasound equipment.
So Janelle got a good idea.
I was so inspired by the picnic and the fundraiser, and even though the vehicle is paid for and they have the basic equipment, there's still lots of upkeep expenses and just normal everyday expenditures that go along with having this mobile unit, including staffing. And so I want to do something for this agency, and I am doing a fundraiser through 31. I'm going to be donating my entire commission for this fundraiser to this organization, Alight, so they can use this money to continue to get the mobile unit up and running. It just is an amazing opportunity, and if you are interested in participating in that fundraiser, I will go ahead and leave the links in the description below, and you can check that out for yourself. And you can also either email me or private message me on our Facebook page if you have any questions about that. But I was so moved by the whole picnic thing that I thought a fundraiser, I mean, I really want to do something and to give back to the community, and well, I think this is the best way I can do it at this time. So we're heading home, but we weren't exactly sure where we were going. I have my trusty map, but we're sort of in a, well...
Show them the mess on the map.
This is the highway we're on, but we ended up getting on the wrong highway. So
we're headed into Troy right now.
This is the mess we're in, and we actually wanted to go back this way, north, but we ended up going east down into Troy. So we need to turn around and then go back and head back. But you guys know when you get on highways like this, sometimes it's not just easy to turn around. So we've got to go down into Troy and then turn around and come back. So at the picnic we were at, there was actually a local news channel, and I was doing my best. You know I YouTube, I vlog for all you guys, and I'm always in front of a camera, but the kids were like, oh, you can go and get on the news. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be in the news. And before I knew it, we're all standing there, all of us together, and the news camera guy swings the camera around and he films us. He goes, that's a perfect family. And I'm like, oh no, I was trying to avoid getting on the news. I don't know if it'll actually be on the news because, you know, they pick and choose what events are going to be on the news.
Hard for them to edit out.
Yeah, I know. We're going to like smack dab. There's 9 bodies of us. Some way, somehow, we may end up in one of the clips.
And you know what else happened?
Such is life, right? I guess.
Lydia was kind of very well hidden behind Peter, like buried.
And hopefully no one had their fingers in their nose or anything.
Oh no, I could be so really. Oh, that could be bad.
We can edit that stuff out.
We do not have the power of editing when it's another news channel. Anyways, that was a little. The kids wanted to be on it, and I'm like, no, because I'm thinking I don't have the power of editing. Oh well. Hopefully they'll edit out any nose picking or anything like that with the kids. I don't think they were, but they're my kids. You never, ever know. And even you guys have noticed that cardinal sin in the back of my beast bus when I'm talking to you guys sometimes. So I guess that's real life. This is the Troy Community garden here, which I think is really, really neat. And I think one of our viewers is actively involved in this. I believe this is the place, right, Art?
Yes, this is it. So see if anyone starts screaming and flailing their arms as we drive by.
See, I'm saying, Parsnips! It's Parsnips! It's really neat. Hey, they have floating row covers, Art.
Oh, cool. That's what those are.
Yeah. Lots of leeks. I think those are leeks. Peas. And then they've got all this extra room. It doesn't look like they're doing anything with yet.
They probably will.
Very, very neat.
Nice wildflowers.
Check out that funny car.
I think it's a Reliant Robin.
One tire in the front and two in the back. It's like a cross between a motorcycle and a car. So Art was just telling the kids about one of the Top Gear episodes featuring, what'd you call it? A
Reliant Robin.
A Reliant Robin, and how easily it kept tipping over and how easily you could tip it back over.
But it was in the UK, not in US. If it was in US, you know what happened? There would be a record of crashes in one day.
Oh, you crash everything.
I wonder if they're even permitted like in New York State. New York State is so heavily regulated. I can't imagine them saying the car like that. They would even let it on the road.
Okay, one thing about Top Gear, I don't necessarily endorse Top Gear. It has some questionable things in it. And if you do watch it, make sure that it's with parental supervision. Top Gear is done in the UK, and I just love British humor. I guess it's kind of my type of humor. I know it's weird, but it's funny at the same time.
I'm not personally a big fan of Top Gear, but once in a while Art will turn on YouTube or wherever they watch Top Gear and enjoy an episode, and oh, the laughing. You guys say that you don't see Art smiling much. He will be like rolling on the floor, laughing hysterically about something that happened on Top Gear. And I'll be like, huh? So it's definitely one of those things. And I agree with Art. There are some questionable things in there. So definitely, if you're going to watch it, I would either watch it, preview it before you watch it together, or if you are just going to watch an episode, be prepared to provide some parental commentary on what you're viewing, because most of the things are fine, but there are some things that are crass and questionable.
On the episode about the Reliant Robins, they showed how easily they flipped over, and he'd be going around a corner, flip the car over, and then someone would be walking past. He'd say, "Hey, can you please flip me back up?" So I'd flip him back up, and then he'd go around the next corner and flip the car over again.
This is the first time she has actually liked playing on her stomach. She's doing a great job too. We just got our first harvest of peas, and we are weighing them for our book, because remember this year we're going to keep track of how much produce we get out of there.
Yeah, our garden journal.
Right. So this is 4 ounces of peas.
Okay.
Quarter pound. Right
1/4 pound.
It's a start. You're going to snip that off like that, and then pull off the flour. Perfect. Good job.
How much ounces?
Yep, it's going away. It's going down. And then we will steam them and have them for our dinner tonight. We're making some Salisbury steak for dinner. I intended to cook this yesterday, but, well, time got away from me. So it's Salisbury steak deluxe, and it's a pretty easy recipe. It didn't take that long to put together, and it came out of the cookbook, The Complete Guide to Country Cooking. So this is a brand new recipe I'm trying. I doubled the recipe, and I also used half beef and half ground turkey. So we'll see how it is. The kids saw it yesterday, and they're like, oh, we're gonna eat that. And then it worked out that I didn't have a chance to make it yesterday. So that's gonna be our dinner tonight, and we have the fresh peas to go along with it. And I'll probably make, I think I have enough for do a salad, so we'll do a salad too. Hi, John. You want to say hi?
You know what? They kind of look like hamburgers.
They are. They're like hamburgers, and we have a mushroom sauce over them.
We're watching the news to see if we can see ourselves on there, and we're about ready to eat too. We have to watch on the computer because our TV isn't working right now. Or at least it's not picking up a signal for the channel.
So these are my Salisbury steaks. They smell really, really good. We'll see how they taste.
And we have some spaghetti to go with it. And our peas.
The Mobile Care Center will provide free ultrasounds and pregnancy tests for women. Organizers say their goal is to provide education and support to women across the area.
Daddy made the news.
I'm famous. Can you play it back? I missed part of it.
A local facility is taking health care for women on the road. A Life Care Center unveiled its brand new medical van. The Mobile Care Center will provide free ultrasounds and pregnancy tests for women.
I think your back was in the news.
Provide education.
It is getting late and it was a very active day. Look at that, 32,000 steps for the day. And the national average is around, for the United States, is around 3,500, I've heard. So that's around 9 times the national average. So it was extremely busy. And we didn't show you a lot of what we did today. I mowed the lawn at church and I mowed the lawn at our house. That's how I got most of my steps. And then we went to the bike trail and I said to Janelle, let's just leave the camera at home. And we'll just go on the bike trail and have fun without a camera today. Sometimes you just have to get away from the camera for a little while. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you tomorrow.